So if, like me, you shoot most of your content alone, you'll know how frustrating it can be when you've got a great shot in mind, but simply don't have the extra pair of hands needed to pull it off. And even when you do manage to get the shot you want, you often spend ages stabilizing the footage afterwards just to make it usable. Well, today I might have found the perfect solution. This is the Shark Slider Pico Pro, a compact motorized slider designed to give you smooth, repeatable camera movements, whether you're filming with a camera, a phone, or even DJI's Osmo Pocket 4. So let's see what this thing can do. So first up, what I like most about this is that it's compact and easy to carry around in the provided carry pouch. It can be set up in just a few seconds, and it's also incredibly versatile. The slider can be used with pretty much anything you want, whether that's a camera or a mobile phone, but where it really shines is with the DJI Osmo Pocket 4, which we'll get into shortly. It's strong, sturdy, and surprisingly lightweight, coming in at just 850 grams. The thing I like most about this slider is that while the app provides a huge amount of versatility, if I'm in a rush, I can just get my shot set up in literally a few seconds without touching the app at all. So to quickly show you, if I place it on a table, there's two buttons you press and the legs instantly flip out. I then attach my camera or phone, press and hold these two buttons here. I can then set point A where I choose the location and rotation, move it where I want it to move to and set point B, and then simply press play when I'm ready for the shot, and as you can see, it perfectly carries out that motion. And we've also got the knob on the end to control the speed, so if I turn that all the way up, you'll see that in action. We can even loop the movement, which is going to send it back and forth continuously until you press stop. And honestly, this is one of my favorite things about it. If I'm filming a quick product shot, I don't even need to reach for the app. Within a few seconds, I've got smooth, repeatable motion that would normally require either a second person behind the camera or a lot of work stabilizing in post. Now, the slider also comes with these accessories here, so whether you're using your camera, your phone, or your DJI device, you can quickly get everything set up, and of course, you've probably got your own favorite accessory already. But where the Pico Pro really shines is when using the application, because it brings so much more versatility, especially when paired with the Osmo Pocket 4. If we start with just a phone or camera and go ahead and open the app, normally I'd use my phone for this, but I'm using the tablet just to make it easier for filming so that you guys can see everything. And of course, you could also control it directly from the phone while it's attached to the slider. If I start a new project and select the Pico Pro, you can see I've got all of the controls I need right here to set different positions and keyframes. I can control everything directly from the tablet now. So I'm going to set point A, then I'll go ahead and set point B, then go and set point C, and as you can see, I can set these points all the way up to H, and this gives you 8 separate keyframe markers. But I'm just going to go ahead and set point D and we're done. Now you can also adjust the sensitivity of these controls, and I actually turn mine down halfway just for a bit more precise positioning. So if I go ahead and preview it, you can see it completes that motion that we just created. If you look over to the left, you can see we've got much more control over the movement as well. For speed, you can choose either by time or by speed. So if I want A to B to be quite slow and smooth, I'll set that to 50%. Then over to C, I want it a bit faster, so I'll put that all the way up to 100%. And then for the return slide at point D, I want it smooth but not too slow, so I'll go ahead and set that around 40%. We can also make it hold at any position or even add delays between movements. Now I've got that all set up, I'm going to return to A and press play, and as you can see, it performs the exact movement that we just programmed. Again, we can loop this if we want, and this simply keeps the slider moving through these movements until we stop it. So this gives us a huge amount of flexibility when setting up shots, but what I really like here is the repeatability. Once I've created a movement I like, I can save that project and replay it whenever I want in the future. So if I'm reviewing things like 10 phones, 10 tablets, or 10 accessories, every product gets the exact same smooth camera movement every single time, and that's almost impossible to achieve consistently by hand. Now, of course, one thing we're still missing from all this setup is the ability to move the camera up and down, and that's where the DJI Osmo Pocket 4 comes in, giving you full control over the whole shot. You just attach it to the slider and connect the USB data cable to the Pico Pro. You then put the Osmo Pocket in webcam mode and it's good to go. It's now connected directly to the app, and we can select the video format from the top left. You'll now see an extra option at the bottom allowing me to switch between controlling the Pico Pro and controlling the Pocket 4 itself. So we head back to keyframe A, I'm going to switch over to the Pocket controls, and I've now got full control of the position of the camera as well as the zoom, so I'm going to zoom all of the way out and center the frame. I'll then move to keyframe B, I'm going to recenter it and zoom in slightly, and then finally I'm going to move to keyframe C and set my final composition. Now if I return to keyframe A and press start, you'll see I now have a completely automated shot. It pans, it slides, it controls the pocket movement, also adjusts the zoom and follows those exact movements that I've just designed. Now it even starts recording automatically on the pocket, meaning I don't need to touch the camera at all. And again, we can choose all of the timings and speeds over on the left-hand side, so the possibilities with this really are endless. And this is really where the Pico Pro shines for solo creators. Normally, if I want complex camera movements like this, I'd either need someone operating the camera for me, or I'd have to settle for a much simpler shot. But here I can build the movement once, press record, and it means I can focus on the product while the slider handles all the camera work. Whether you're filming yourself and want some subtle movement in a talking headshot, creating cinematic B-roll, or building a fully automated product showcase, this setup really gives you endless creative possibilities that would otherwise require much more expensive equipment or a second person helping behind the scenes. And as I said, these movements are also saved, so you can create as many different projects as you want, and if you regularly shoot similar products, you can simply load up a previous project and replay the exact same movement again. For me as a tech reviewer, that's incredibly useful because consistency between shots makes the final video look much better. Now the app itself is also really simple and intuitive, which means there's very little learning curve. More importantly though, the entire system stays compact enough that I actually want to take it with me when I go somewhere, and that's something I found different with a lot of my other camera gear. It might be great sometimes, but if it's too big or awkward to carry around, it ends up staying at home. But the Pico Pro is different. It fits into the supplied carry pouch, weighs just 850 grams, and is small enough to throw inside a backpack alongside the rest of my filming gear. So whether I'm filming in the studio, traveling, or shooting products somewhere else, I can still get those smooth, cinematic movements without carrying a huge slider. And the slider itself features a color LCD display, which makes everything easier to monitor. With its carbon fiber tubes along with the aluminium alloy and carbon fiber construction, it feels durable while still remaining lightweight. In terms of the actual movement performance, the pan axis can rotate a full 360 degrees continuously with no restrictions, so it can literally keep spinning and spinning if you want it to. The pan motor itself can rotate at up to 360 degrees a second at its maximum speed, and as slow as 0.003 degrees per second for those ultra slow cinematic movements. Then the slider can move as slow as 3.3 micrometers per second, or you can put it as fast as 250 millimeters a second, depending on the type of shot that you're trying to create. Now attaching devices is also really simple. We just unlock the mounting mechanism, press the release button, slide the mount into place, then lock it back securely. Inside the packaging, we've got the manuals and documentation, followed by the fabric carry case, which is great for transporting everything. We've then got the charging adapter and USB-C cable, which also happens to be the cable required to connect the Osmo Pocket 4 to the slider. We then get the phone mount along with the various mounting accessories needed to attach cameras, phones, and the Osmo Pocket 4 to the Pico Pro. So overall, if like me, you're creating a lot of content by yourself, the Shark Slider Pico Pro is one of those tools that can genuinely improve your footage without making your workflow more complicated. Now, I previously owned a manual slider, but honestly, I rarely used it. It was bigger, it was slower to set up, and I never got the consistency or smoothness I wanted. But with the Pico Pro, I can set up a shot in seconds, create complex, repeatable movements, save them for later, and get results that simply wouldn't be possible by hand. So whether you're filming products, YouTube videos, social media content, interviews, or just want to add more motion to your shots, it gives you a huge amount of creative freedom while staying compact enough to actually carry around and use. Now, of course, for those of you that want to get your hands on one, I've placed a link to the Shark Slider Pico Pro down in the description below, so you can go ahead and grab yours now. And hopefully I've covered everything in today's video, but as always, if there's anything I've missed or you've got any questions at all, then just ask them in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with the latest tech.